Welcome to a video on compound interest. So compound interest is when interest is added on before the next amount of interest is calculated. And that's how we say it's being compounded. So we're going to look at an example before we introduce the formula. So we're going to invest $2,000 and it's going to be invested at 10% per annum compounded annually. So here's our little table to work it out. So the first year you invest $2,000 and the bank's going to pay you 10% times that $2,000 for the year. And that gets you $200, 10% of 200. So that means at the end of that year, your closing balance is what you started with plus the interest, which gets you $2,200 as a closing balance. And that's what your next year starts as. So that's your opening balance. Now, we're going to find 10% of that $2,200. And we get $220. And we add it on. And we get $2,420. So that's our closing balance. So that's at the end of the second year. Note that at the beginning of the third year, it's what we finish with at the end of the second year. So now we start the third year with $2,420. Calculate the interest, 10% of that is $242. Add it on, 2,420 plus 242 is $2,662 is our closing balance at the end of the third year. So that means the beginning of the next year is $2,662. So that's our opening at the beginning of the fourth. We then find 10% of that, which is $266.20, and we add it on to finish with, after 4 years, $2,928.20. So if you notice, and we'll use this table as an example, if you notice using our percentage increase, each time we did 100% plus 10%, so 110%, of the opening balance, and that would get us our closing balance. So each year we times by 1.1. Now if I do that 4 times, that's like timesing by 1.1 to the power of 4. That's how we get our formula. So our formula, so the amount at the end is equal to the amount we invested originally, that opening balance, 1 plus the rate. So remember, that's like 100% plus the 10%. So 1 plus the rate, or to the power of however long you invest for. So note, out of that, the rate and time must be in the same units as the compounded time. So let's use the example we've just done before. So using that, remember we invested $2,000 at 10% per annum compounded annually. So we're going to note that. What it's compounded, that's what the units need to be in, and it's for 4 years. So 10% is per annum or yearly, and we've got 4 years. So let's put that into our formula. So we get 2,000 outside of 1 plus the 10% to the power of 4, and it gets us the exact same amount, $2,928.20. Let's look at a slightly different question. So Steph is going to invest $4,000 for 3 years at 12% per annum, compounded monthly. So note, monthly. That's what it's compounded. So that means everything needs to be in months. So A, we don't know. That's what we're trying to find, the final amount. The principal, well, we're still investing $4,000. But we're going to have to change the rate, because 12% per year needs to be changed to per month, which is 1% per month. And the number, or the N, so the time, is currently 3 years, but once again we need that in months, so that's 36 months. So putting those numbers into the formula, so it's 4,001 plus 1%, because that's the per month, to the power of 36, because that's per month, and therefore you get $5,723.08. And a shout out to Sarah. Thank you.